Yep. Oh, they're really pissed off about Kaepernick. Yep, they're plenty pissed off right now. See, Colin Kaepernick, he signed a deal with Nike. Even though the NFL doesn't want him, Nike does. So he's got an endorsement deal that rivals some professional players that are actually performing, actually participating in the sport. You could just see the outrage and backlash on Twitter. Well, I haven't seen this from conservatives since Starbucks took Christmas off of cups, or since they took away the General Lee. Dukes of Hazzard. Hey, they complain all the time. This is nothing new. We got people burning their tennis shoes. We got people burning their shoes while their shoes are still on their feet. That's got to be one of the dumbest things imaginable. Like, I wonder if that's even real. Like, this guy can't be that stupid. But as my son TJ pointed out, his name is Mustard. So he's probably pretty stupid anyway. It might be real. Look, I'm not somebody that sits around lauding how great Nike is as a corporation. I don't think they're that great. You know, a lot of questionable business practices, such as the hiring of sweatshop labor. But this, I like. Hey, I like this. Now, people were boycotting Nike because now, they don't like the sweatshop stuff. I'd be on board with that. I'd support it and I'd say, you go, guy. But you could care less about sweatshop kids making your tennis shoes and your warm-up jackets and your, compression outfits or whatever you're wearing when you're pretending to work out. Nah, you don't care about that. You care about now that they have been, signed Colin Kaepernick, he's going to get a little bit of money. Now you're pissed. Well, anyway, here's an update a little bit about how little boycott of Nike has been playing out across the stock market.
People are saying Nike, they're not afraid. They're standing up socially for what's right. I think it's a smart, probably end up working out for them, even though the stock is called down initially today. But probably
significantly
a
down,
smart business
off
move.
The back of
1.6% down, right?
Now said 0.5%
now
at this
Yeah,
point.
see what I mean? It's not.
So it's back.
The other side is that the cohort who are wearing Nikes might wear in support of that message. So in that respect, an NFL player can go out on the field, sport Nike, and protest without kneeling.
Yeah, it looks like they're already rebounding on the old stock price. Somebody tell, these people that are boycotting Nike that they're pretty big, global, and just a few people on Twitter, or even a few 100,000 people on Twitter, won't change. I mean, not to mention, people are burning clothes they already paid for. I'm trying to understand how if you pay for something and then destroy it, how you're hurting the company that you paid for it from. They still got your money. They still have your money. It doesn't make sense. But it's a sign of patriotism. You know what would be a sign of patriotism? Hey, a sign of hope. Is if all those people who are so pissed off about Colin Kaepernick taking a knee because they say he's disrespecting veterans, looked at the government and the military-industrial complex and said, you know what? Stop creating more vets. Stop killing our people, making them sign up to go to places they wouldn't normally go, to do things they wouldn't normally do for money and power, none of which we have. But hey, that's too much like normal. That makes too much sense that you would be upset, not with Colin Kaepernick, but with the fact we have wounded vets. And let's keep it real. None of these countries that we go to fight in are actually trying to take our freedom. Most of them are just trying to live their lives, and there we go. Here we go. So, this whole Colin Kaepernick thing, I don't even want to unpack it again. If you are so dense that you think that anybody who protests doing the anthem was doing so because they hate America or they hate cops or they hate military. Well, they may hate cops, but did they hate the military? You are just, you brain damaged, man, frankly, man. You bought into a lot of BS. Them are people protesting cop and civilian interactions and how they turn deadly for people for a long time. They just chose to do it on this platform because, well, it would be more significant if they did it during the anthem because it's America's most favorite sport. At least I think it is. I think it was. That's why they did it then. But hey, man, I'm not going to change your opinion about it. You definitely ain't going to change my opinion about it. Protests are not supposed to be convenient, dude. That's why people block traffic. That's why people stand in front of the White House. And that's why people do the things they do, because protest is an act of civil disobedience. Get it? Civil disobedience. Peaceful protest. So Colin Kaepernick, a lot of the money, it says here, a portion of the money you heard in the clip is going to his nonprofit organization to help his community, the community. I like it. And I think we need to get our priorities in order about what we want to be outraged about. Oh, and hey, Mustard, I think it's time for you to catch up.